Hey, what's up guys? Kenneth here with the LEGO Republic, and today's video is going to be ranking the new LEGO Star Wars Summer Wave sets in order from 1 to 14. So there are 14 slots here that we are going to be filling up with the names of these LEGO Star Wars sets, and this does include all of the regular sets, plus the brick heads, and the advent calendar, brick sketches, and the new SIF artwork. So we'll be doing all of those on the channel, for a certain reason, which I will reveal later. But yes, I guess the reason is I want everything to be in the video. I don't leave stuff out. We put everything in the video so you can get the most bestest, which isn't a word by the way, but I wanted to use it, most bestest information, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So now we are going to rank these, but first guys, make sure to please like the video and subscribe to the channel for future content. It means a lot to the channel and we really appreciate it, so thank you guys in advance for doing that. Now I'll get right into the video. In number 14, in the 14th spot here, we have General Grievous' Starfighter. Now, this is definitely Grievous' ship. This is a Grievous ship. This is Grievous' ship. It's a terrible, terrible LEGO set for multiple reasons. But one of these reasons is not the actual ship build itself. Regardless of what I said earlier, the stud shooters actually look sort of semi-decently nice on the thing, and it is a really nice design, I guess, now that I've seen more pictures, and it fits Grievous pretty well, and I don't have the set, but even though it's a nice design, I'm still not getting it for a few certain reasons. Number 1, the minifigures. So there's been a rumor circulating around the neighborhood everywhere that the Airborne Trooper was a Phase 2 Cody minifigure in the water leaked images like 3 months ago, right? But then they changed it when they took a poll on the UCS gunship and saw how many people wanted Cody in the UCS gunship, so they're going to put Cody in the UCS gunship and took him out of this set, in which they threw in a random Phase 2 Airborne 212th Utapau Trooper, which is a very long name, but it's not very cool trooper, because it already came in a battle pack. Even though it's updated, it's still weird, so, and obviously the LEGO designers aren't going to say anything about that rumor at all, because I don't think they're allowed to, but, yeah, if that's the case, and they're taking out Cody and putting him in a huge set, I think that's just completely unfair. They can't just do that. Like, not everyone is made of money. I know all the LEGO collectors are made of money, but I'm pretty sure if you put a minifigure in a UCS set, you need to put that minifigure in a regular playset, especially if it's a minifigure like Cody. But so if LEGO doesn't do that, it's going to make me really angry. So back to the minifigure selection here. Obviously, no Phase 2 Cody. Got a stupid Airborne Trooper instead, which is actually a really decent figure, by the way, but it is not Cody, and for that reason, it's bad. Number 2, the General Grievous, reused from 2014. Already have that one, don't want another one. I was really hoping for a tan one. Not that he's actually tan in Revenge of the Sith, but he's like semi-tan. He's like half tan, half white. I guess LEGO's just deciding they wanted to go with the white color and not the tan color, but that's pretty disappointing to me. And then the Obi-Wan minifigure is a reused minifigure from the Duel Line Mustafar set from the beginning of 2020. So, pretty terrible minifigure selection, and for that reason, this set is bad. Also, the price is $80, and price per piece, that's 17 cents, which is insane. That's 7 cents too many, and there aren't even like any crazy pieces on here, maybe one, but that doesn't merit 17-cent increase, so, or 7-cent increase, so, terrible price for terrible minifigures, although the build is very nice. So that is that one, and it's just something. Next up on my list is a LEGO set that people are probably not going to agree with me on this, for what is the second worst LEGO set of this Star Wars Summer Wave, but in my personal opinion, it is the Knights of Ren transport ship, because the Knights of Ren transport ship, obviously we saw it a tiny bit in Episode 9, nothing huge. I know LEGO's trying to make this huge, like, collect all the Knights of Ren stuff from all the LEGO sets, but yeah, no, this doesn't really have much meaning to me. We saw it like once, the Knights of Ren. Spoiler alert: if you have not seen episode 9, stop watching this video immediately. But spoiler alert: there was the ship. It followed the good guy's ship, and these guys served Kylo Ren. And then all of a sudden, at the end, they turned around and fought Kylo Ren, and they were killed. They were really stupid and no one ever used them at all. So I'm not really too keen on getting all of the Knights of Ren minifigures. They don't mean anything to me. Although getting 2 of them in a set is semi-cool, I guess. But not something that I'm like gonna spend $70 on, because that is the price for this set. Now, it's not nearly as egregiously overpriced as the Grievous Starfighter was, but still, there is absolutely no interior space for you to put any of the minifigures, and it is a transport ship without the ability to transport things. So very funny that the ship is actually called the Night Buzzard, but LEGO did not call it the Night Buzzard. They called it the Knights of Ren Transport Ship that has no place to transport anyone. So I will say that it looks great and is perfectly accurate, but it has no space for any minifigures, and for that reason, and $70, no way, it's the second worst on my list. Next up on the list is the First Order Stormtrooper Brick Sketch and the BB-8 Brick Sketch. So I'm going to combine these two, but yeah, there's not much to say about that. They look like really cool things, and LEGO is trying something new with these brick sketches, and I always like to see LEGO try something new. They seem to be doing a lot of it in this wave. But yeah, the brick sketches, they look cool and for an awesome price of $10, except they're not $10, they're actually $20. And so for that reason, they are the three lowest on the list. So that's spots number 11 and 12. I actually like the First Order Stormtrooper better, so that's number 12. I think if they'd done something different, maybe like a Captain Rex or something that everyone wants right now, maybe an Ahsoka, something from the prequels or Clone Wars, just starting with the sequels that no one likes for both of them, just was not the right way to go with that. So yeah, I do think that they're really cool designs, but I do think LEGO needs to limit them back down to, or not back down, but they need to limit them down to $10, because they really aren't like that big at all. So yeah, $20 is just too much. 15 maybe, but 20 definitely not. Next up, with 311 pieces, it's the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar for this year. And yeah, guys, this is number like 10 on the list. So yeah, not very high in my opinion. I know a lot of people love this Advent Calendar and say it is the best Advent Calendar of the century or history or last 5 years or whatever stupid thing they're trying to come up with now. But in reality, this is not a very good Advent Calendar at all. The only good things here is that Darth Vader minifigure and Poe Dameron minifigure with those cool sweaters. Obviously, the Razor Crest is nice, and the droid control ship and Republic frigate are cool, but that is one. Oh, and the Sith Trooper's great, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things out of like 30 builds. So yeah, not cool. They used a new Stormtrooper design, which is terrible. They're using a battle droid as a minifigure, a Porg as a minifigure, Dio as a minifigure, all those things that shouldn't be minifigures. Snow Gonk droid, who has any use for that? I suppose it's cool, but like, no. And then some little kind of interesting little builds, like the X-Wing is nice, the A-Wing is decent. It made me laugh when I saw the A-Wing, because the A-Wing for the May the 4th promo was just terrible looking, but this one actually looks okay, so I wondered why they didn't put this one in the May the 4th promo. But yeah, and a mini Anakin's pod racer, like super mini, I don't really care. Yeah. Also, did I mention that it's $40 and all the rest of them have been $30? Anyway, moving on, we have the SIF Artwork. So this is artwork made out of studs to make LEGO artwork. So this is the brand new theme, has 4 sets releasing in the wave, one of which is a Star Wars artwork, so you can switch between the Sith in your artwork. So you could have either Darth Maul, Darth Vader, or Kylo Ren as your people, and they each have like a lightsaber in the picture and a reflection on their face, and they look super cool. And obviously the price per piece is going to be so awesome here because yeah, with over 3,000 pieces for $120. But here's the thing, all of those pieces are studs, so I mean there's not a huge deal with the price per piece. But yes, they do look pretty cool, but obviously not something that I'm going to be getting because a Razor Crest is the same price as these Sith sets. These are obviously more for adults, and I'm not an adult and don't have the money to buy adult UCS sets, so yeah, not for me. But I'm sure a bunch of other people like it, and this is another new thing that LEGO's doing. Or they've done it before, but they're reintroducing it. So LEGO seems to be doing a lot of new things, and we always like that. So I like what they're doing here. I just can't get it because I'm not super rich, if you get what I'm saying. So this is more for adults, and so for that reason, I do not like it very much. So this is Anakin Starfighter on my list, so not much to say here about this LEGO set. So it's not obviously as bad as the Knights of Ren transport ship or General Grievous' Starfighter, but still, I already have my 2014 one, and it works great, so, that's all I have to say about this one. There's just not much to it, and there's, like, no exclusive third minifigure that would make me want this set. Next up is the Resistance Transport, or ITS Transport, Resistance ITS Transport, and this set, is a pretty decent looking set. It feels very Star Warsy. It's from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, obviously. Yes, it feels very Star Warsy. A mix of the Tantive and the U-Wing with maybe a little Rebel Blockade Runner feel. But this LEGO set has only 4 minifigures, 2 of which are brick built, so only 2 minifigures, and obviously at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge there is probably a limited amount of figures that they
Next
could
up
put
is the
that are from that
ATAT,
ride in this set, but still,
this one
just
looks
4
really
minifigures
nice.
in a $100
beefed it
LEGO
up
set.
a bit.
It's just
It's a little
not
taller,
worth it
looks
to
way
me.
more
So
accurate to the
that's
real
why this one's
thing.
pretty low on
Has
the
6
list.
minifigures, which is really awesome. Good thing LEGO's putting in those minifigures. It is the minimum that it should have, but it does have the minimum, so that is pretty awesome. And so, yes, it looks good, it feels good, but a price of $160 really is where this set falls apart, because $160 for that AT-AT does not look worth it at all. I think $140 or $130 would have been more appropriate, but yeah, $160 is just with all the other awesome sets in this wave. I'm not going to be spending $160 on the AT-AT, so yeah. Next up is this set that was heavily rumored to be an ATTE for $100 with 700 something pieces, and nope, turned out to be a Death Star Final Duel 2 remake. And yeah, so I think everyone hates this set because everyone wanted an ATTE, and then we were, well, let's just say swindled and didn't get the ATTE. We got this stupid remake, which absolutely makes no sense. If you're gonna make like a dual thing, you should make the new Star Wars movie. If LEGO has any sense whatsoever, they would have done that, but nope. They did Death Star 2 Final Duel remake, and yeah, it's just $100, and there's a lot of sets in this wave that are $100+. So yeah, I'm not going to be spending $100 on this. I feel like that would be a waste, because even though I don't have the previous one, I still have all the minifigures from it. So I mean, an arm printing on Darth Vader doesn't really, in my opinion, give the set any more value than it should. So now we're in the top 4, and in the 4th place is the LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian Brickheads. So the Brickheads, they look pretty awesome. So for $20 you get a little Yoda in a pram and a Mando Brickhead minifigure. So super cool, and they look really good. I know the Baby Yoda looks super cute with those Brickhead eyes and just the ears. So cute. Little pram is just perfect for it, even though it's not to scale, which is completely fine with me for this one. I've never been a fan of Brickheads, never bought them, but I'm going to buy this one. The Baby Yoda has me caught in the trap, and yeah, I'll definitely be buying this Brickheads to get that Baby Yoda, so pretty awesome set. Welcome to the top 3. In the 3rd place, we have, now I was debating between the Razor Crest or the AAT, but I chose the Razor Crest, and I'm kind of going back on it now because I just kind of think it differently, but we're still going to go with what I originally thought, and the Razor Crest, super awesome set. The only thing that's really bad is it's missing a Quill minifigure, but they could make Quill's home into another LEGO set, so I'm not really complaining, because I think LEGO will release Quill as a minifigure sometime in the next year or so, but, yeah, the Razor Crest, super awesome. I know it doesn't have a lot of space, but no one really cares. We're really just buying the Razor Crest for that Yoda minifigure, that Baby Yoda minifigure, so, yeah, super cool set. And in number 2, we have the AAT. Now, this set, obviously, the AAT is terrible, but no one really cares about the AAT. We just care about the 2 minifigures that aren't the battle droids, the Ahsoka and the 332nd Clone Trooper. So, yes, those 2 minifigures are what LEGO is now charging $40 for this AAT because of those 2 minifigures, so it's kind of a ripoff, super overpriced, but no one cares because those minifigures are so good, and in fact, people are even thinking of buying multiples because they want some of that 332nd Trooper. They just cannot wait until January when the Battle Pack comes out. But yes, so super cool set, even though the AAT is a totally weird design. Not even going to go into that, but yeah, that's number 2. And in the number 1 spot, you all have guessed it, it's the 501st Double Battle Pack thingy. So, this LEGO set, or officially called the 501st Clone Troopers LEGO set, is a beauty in some ways, and not a beauty in other ways. So, one of the ways it's not a beauty is that ATRT design just looks terrible. I just hate the oversized ATRTs. Now, I know a lot of people don't care, but, I do, so this is my opinion, so I feel okay to share it. Yeah, I really hate that HRT design, but the Bark Speeder's nice, the 501st Clone Troopers are nice. I'm also going to pick up a lot of these because I want to get some 501st Troopers for the Army, because I misplaced my others. So yes, I will definitely want to get some of this set to get some 501st Troopers, and I hope you all get them. Actually, I hope you don't get them, because that'll mean there's more on the shelf for me to get. But, you know, you do what you want, because it is a pretty awesome set. So, yeah. That's what I have to say about that one. So that was my rankings of the new 2020 Summer Wave LEGO Star Wars sets. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for future videos like this. I'll be doing a Harry Potter one next week, so make sure to check that out. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Kenneth from the LEGO Republic. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.